Okay, this is the 308 double drum fed Gatling gun on a magnetic base with a remote control. This particular one goes out to Russell in Pennsylvania, designed completely to go on the front of his Jeep. Standard 6-barrel rotation. We've got ammunition, comes in, drops right in. Close the lid. Right now I've got it wired up to a battery and a lawnmower, or just as equally on a truck, a car, anything like that. Okay, this particular unit comes with a power cord. I'll show you how to hook that up in a minute. But there's something important over here I want to show you on the power cables. There's two cables that come from the power cord. One is red. You have to hook that up to the black or the ground or chassis on your vehicle. The other wire has a little bit of red to it, a bit of black to it. That one goes to the positive post of your battery. Or you could actually hook this whole thing up to run on your 12-volt outlet inside your cab. Back in the days, we used to call them cigarette lighters. Just watch the wiring, okay? The red wire goes to the black post or chassis on your car. I know it's backwards. I found this out when I got the whole thing all put together. If I spent another day, I could fix it. It's just you wire it backwards than normal on your battery post. To hook up the power connection, it's very easy. We've got a power cord with just two connectors in it. Okay, now if you look at this, there's a keyway on the internal ring. We're just going to match that up, take this outlet, take the cap off, and we're just going to match this up. The easiest way to do that is put it on there with a light pressure. Just find out where it just kind of drops in right there. Once it drops in, you tighten that up, and it's a little twist until it locks. You're all hooked up. Remote control is pretty simple too. You've got 6 buttons. The first 2 positions, 1 and 2, are the fire button. It's nice and quiet. It's got a good motor in there. It spins about 300 RPM. So you can, in your mind, extend that to be about 300 rounds per minute. The next 2 buttons, buttons 3 and 4, are your left and right. And if we hold that down, you can see that it goes about 180 degrees, and then it stops. There's built-in electronic stops. It won't go any further. It won't break any wires. Right there. I'm still holding down the button. You can see the light on. But nothing's working because you've maxed it out. Bring it back the other way. We hit the same limit on the other side. We hit a 180 degree on the other side, and it stops automatically. I'm still holding the button down, but nothing's working. We can bring that back to normal. And the last 2 positions on here are your up and down. Position number 5 is your up. Position number 6 is your down. All the other functions work. The only problem with this is, this particular transmitter and the receiver, is you can only get one function at a time. I can't do shoot and lift or shoot and slide sideways. The unit is entirely self-contained. There's no other boxes or any other cabling you need to run into the cab. And the range of the remote control is about 200 feet. So you could stand off, as long as you have this plugged into your battery, you could stand off and operate this. Naturally, it doesn't really fire. We're complying with the Code of Federal Regulations with the orange tips on the top. Both are fully installed with permanently attached as required by the regulations. This is your exact unit. This is the unit you're going to receive. Model number 134-6, serial number 946. Now, as with all of our guns at Unusual Machines, we do offer two things. We offer the money back total guarantee. If there's anything about this that you find dissatisfactory and you don't like it, you could return the whole thing to us within 60 days, and we will give you 100% of your money back, every penny. And I don't care what the reason is, if you just don't like the color, or it's a bad day and the rain's falling and it should be sunshine. We'll take it back and we'll give you a 100% refund. Now, beyond the 60 days, we also offer a repair policy, which means if something goes wrong or something breaks and you're dissatisfied with it, the first thing you should do is throw us an email and say, hey, this widget here broke on it. What can we do? Now, this particular unit is designed where if you take out this pin, you take out this pin right here, and you disconnect an electrical connector here, the entire gun system comes off. So if something goes wrong with the gun, you can mail it back. You don't need the heavy base plate or the wires or anything like that. Makes it real easy for a repair. Of course, the magazine comes out. That's just a lift-in, place-out. Something goes wrong with the magazine, let me know. Throw me an email. I can get you a new magazine put in there, relatively low cost. So like I said, this one goes out to Russell. Fully remote controlled, double drum fed Gatling gun, magnetic mount, and designed for a Jeep, I believe. We can customize anything you want. We can custom build a gun you want. Let us know. Give us a challenge.